All right, Shalom, Makim. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the Apostle Elders of Great Millstone, and let us say Shalom to the elect that teach His word in all truth and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to tie this lesson, the arrows. And yeah, really, what the arrows are dealing with prophecy is those thermonuclear missiles, man. Because you gotta understand one thing, that this Bible is a modern book. It was actually meant to be written in a certain time period. Matter of fact, let's get that in Daniel 12. In Daniel 12 and 4, it said, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end." See, this book was going to be sealed. It's not just talking about the book of Daniel, but the book as a whole is going to be sealed to the time of the end. You know, because guess what? When the Lord speaks, you see it, man. You know what he said? I can show you better than I can tell you. The Lord actually tell you, and now you see His words coming to life, man. You know. So matter of fact, since I said that, let's get that. Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time." See, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. See, so now when we can go into Joel and we can see, like, that's what Joel mean. You know, when we read Jeremiah, okay, Jeremiah, that's what he was talking about. That's what he's saying. You know, that's why you read Matthew 13, child of Yahushua said, "Many prophets and righteous men had desired to see those things which ye see," and we see them, man. We had the end. That's why we at the end, man. That's why I say it shall speak and not lie. Meaning, when we see these prophecies alive, to see the Lord, let you know the Lord is alive and well, because you see His words. It said, "Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It would not tarry." See, but the point is that it was set up for the end times to be read and understood and know what it's talking about now, man. Which those arrows is a dark saying. Is a dark saying, which is a thermonuclear missile. Matter of fact, let's get this real quick. This Proverbs 1 and 5. It says, "A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel." See? Because when it comes down to these scriptures, you have to be taught, man. It ain't like you can just go to it and then you got it. No, you got to be taught, man. It said to understand the proverb and the interpretation. See? The words of the wise and their dark sayings. See? And guess what? That's the scripture is throughout the scriptures is numbered dark sayings and parables, you know, and proverbial sayings, you know. But that secret ingredient is wisdom. When you have wisdom, you know, you got that wisdom. When you getting taught and you got that ingredient of wisdom in you, you'll be able to see it. You know, this is not second Ezra 8, it's Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 8 in verse 8. It said, "If a man desire much experience, she know of things of old." See, who is this she? This is talking about wisdom. It says she know of things of old, meaning what these old sayings that the prophets had said before, which is the prophecies. It said in conjective of right what is to come. See? She know the subtleties of speeches. See, these are subtle speech, just like America. Just like when the scripture says the Lord's Babylon the Great is going to be desolate. Well, that right there, that's a nickname for America. Babylon the Great. That's America. Or when they say Egypt or Nineveh, that's talking about America, man. It said she know the subtleties of speeches and can expound dark senses. See, meaning what is now is light on these dark senses. Now we know what arrows mean. Now we know when it says Babylon, we know where that place at now. The beast, we know who the beast is. You know, we know who that wicked is, the son of perdition. You know, it says she foresees signs and wonders in the events of seasons and times. See, which is what these prophecies, man. And like just saying earlier, you know, scripture says Babylon the Great is going to fall, is going to be destroyed, because we know that's America, and the Lord explain how he's going to destroy America with these arrows. And matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Which that's the thermonuclear missiles, man. Because this devil, the same thing he got came into power. Whenever I said he made fire came down from heaven. Well, that's how that man established a grip on the planet Earth. Really, is when he dropped them H bombs on them gooch, man. You know. So guess what? This man's finna get taken out in the same manner, man. That's why I said that's what violence, Babylon, be overthrown, man. You know what I mean? So this is Psalm 7, and I'm gonna start at 11. It says, "The Most High judge of the righteous, and is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, see if this devil don't, because he's not gonna turn, meaning what he's not gonna go on a straight path. This is a crooked man. It said if he turn not, he will wet his sword. He have bent his bow and made it ready. See when it say he wet his sword, meaning what he's sharpening, he's prepping his weaponry, man. That's why now, and it said he have bent his bow. See to let you know, it's because the Lord he put on these other nations they spirit, because you read, I think that's Revelation 17. He said they are doing the will of the Most High. All this money they put into taking it out of agriculture and putting it into their military. They got these different the hypersonic missiles. And so like he all these hypersonic missiles and all this type of weaponry, man. The Lord is making this. Now we see now what that means. What was the only weapon now that can destroy a whole land, man? It's those missiles, and now it's a plethora of missiles on the planet Earth right now, man. It said he had also prepared for him the instruments of death. See, what is that? He ordained of his arrows against the persecutors. See, what are those arrows? Those missiles, man. Because it wasn't a term missile back then in the ancient world. Only thing they knew was arrows, which these missiles are modern day arrows, man. They are modern day arrows, man. Matter of fact, because now arrows to get someone from a distance. That's how it is with these missiles, man. Modern day arrows. Matter of fact, let's get this second Ezra 16 and 13. It said, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world." And we know that it's not talking about a literal arrow, man. Because you can only use a bow. You can only go so far with a bow and arrow. But guess what? The modern day is the ICBM, which is the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. Matter of fact, let's get that in Joel, because now we in a time where we know what Joel was talking about. Joel the second, we know Joel 2 what he's talking about now. Why? Because we in that time where this is about to happen, man. So matter of fact, I'm gonna jump down. Joel 2 and I'm gonna start at 5. It says, like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains shall they leap. See, meaning what? They're gonna jump over these certain countries. Let's just say it's coming from somewhere in Europe. Guess what? It's gonna jump over these other countries, because it says that the beast gonna hate the horse. Even America allies is going to shoot missiles over here, such as like Germany. When Germany going to jump over the United Kingdom and all of them other countries, to get to America by the way of those missiles, man. It said like the noise of a flame of a fire that devoured the stubble, a strong people set in battle array. And why I said the noise of a flame, because you're gonna actually hear. That's what's gonna propel those missiles over here, man. Because those arrows, these modern arrows, they when they launch, they get over here in phases, man. And it takes a lot of fuel. Matter of fact, because it said the noise too, and you read that in Judges the 5th chapter. You know that you're gonna be delivered. They that be delivered from the noise of archers. See. But you read this in Isaiah 9:5 said, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. And yeah, that was the ancient way of how war was played out. You had the swords, you had shields. You know, that's why I said the confused noise. You hear the sword hitting the shield. You might hear it hitting a bone. You hear war note. You know, your war cries. You know, all that. It said, but this, meaning what, this battle right here, this war shall be what, burning and fuel of fire. See what, and that lets you know this talking about this thermonuclear war, because and who changed the how war was going to be played out? This devil, man. When you go to World War One, you know they call it the Great War. Everything changed, man. You had these modern. It was a modern war, man. You had tanks. You had these devils using the airplanes, you know, these different vehicles. Then you had World War II. That was just a prelude to World War II. You see, World War II it was more technology, you know, that was used, and then the icing on the cake was what really had everything laid out was this devil dropping them missiles, man, dropping them H bombs, man. You know, on Hiroshima and Nagasaki on them goose, man. You know, so that was just gonna be a prelude on how this third World War was gonna be played out. It's gonna be with burning and fuel of fire, man. You know, and it takes a lot of fuel for the missiles to get over. That's why they always dealing with oil, because it takes fuel for them for the intercontinental ballistic missiles to get over here. They gotta they gotta jump the continent to continent, man. You know, so let's go back to Joel 2 and Joel 2 and 6. It said, before their face the people shall be much pain, all faces shall gather gladness. See, yeah, because the sky's gonna be riddled with those missiles, man. Sky's gonna actually block out the sun, and it tell you the number of the horsemen was 200,000. And somebody might say, well, there's not that many missiles on planet Earth. Well, you ain't counting the warheads, because like I said, those missiles come in phases, man. You know, when they get to a certain point, then that next phase comes. Then the next phase, when you read, I think it's Revelation the 16th chapter. You know, when it said he seen the hailstones. Well, John seen the last phase of those missiles when the warheads were released, man. That's why I say it looked like the weight of a talent, man. Because he seen just the last stage was the warhead itself. That's why I said their heads, they do hurt, man. They got the heads of lion. That's where the power was at. You know? It says, so these people are going to fall apart and they're going to be confused. That's why I said they're going to be much pain in all faces. I got to blame the meaning where they're going to be confused, man. It said they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. See? So let you know that because America is known as the unwild village, man. You know, this place, this devil always so worried about offense, but he have no defense, man. When these missiles come over here, they gonna do what they gotta do, man. It said, and they shall march everyone on his ways, see, and they shall not break their ranks. Meaning what? They gonna hit that target, because the Spirit of the Lord is gonna be in them, man. The Spirit of the Lord is going to be in them missiles, man. It said, neither shall one thrust another. It says, they shall walk everyone in his paths. See? They all got their designated target, man. They might even have to, they going to even get people that got the chip, man. If your chip number match that missile, that's your missile, man. You know? It says, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Meaning what? That missile defense system. You know, it's not going to be wounded. You're going to see that, you know, and the Lord's going to make it dramatic, man. Why is that even there? If it's not going to be, if that's not going to happen, you're going to actually see those missile defense systems go to work, And then when the smoke clears, those missiles still heading his way, man. Oh, and also dealing with that hypersonic missile, they actually can dodge those defense systems, man. So the Lord got these devil in the tree bag. That's the snare the Lord has set before this devil, man. You know. So they're going back to 2 16 and in 13 again. It said, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss." See, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Oh, the ends of the world, which is America. See, the end of the world was, or the end of this age is going to happen here, man. We at the end of the end, man. You know, when the scriptures say the uttermost parts of the earth, the utmost part of the earth, that was talking about here in America, man. So when these arrows be shot here to America, it said, "Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return until they come upon the earth." See? It says, "The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth." See? And that's talking about when this place, America, is going to be burned for a very long time, man. It said, "Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backward." See? Because guess what? This is the ultimate plague right here. Is when these missiles get shot off, man. It says, "Even so the plagues that shall be upon the earth shall not return again." See? So that's what's gonna happen, because that's gonna be the icing on the cake is this fire, man. You know? But the point is that what's the arrows in the scriptures? Those missiles, man. Matter of fact, let's see, let's get something real quick. Because the Lord, He's actually gonna be in control of this, man. Let's see, that the Lord actually is gonna control it. Let's see, this is Ezekiel 39 and 3. It said, "And I will smite thy bow out of thy left hand, and will cause thy arrows to fall out of thy right hand." So what that means, the Lord actually is the one that's gonna set those missiles off, man. By the way, he set it up. Matter of fact, let's get that in because he might just have the chariots do it. You know, he might just have the chariots do it. But guess what? This is all His will. Let me see. Revelation 17 and 16 said, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked." See, man, these American allies, and they don't the EU. It said, "And shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." Meaning, what, they're gonna consume her with this fire, man, which is those missiles. It says, "For the Most High had put in their hearts to fulfill His will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled." See, so the Lord put it in their heart to fulfill His will, man. Because this is all the working of the Lord. He got them. He. This is all. You see everything coming together now, man. You know. You see everything coming together now, man. You know what I mean? Let's see. This Psalm 18. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see. I thought that was Psalm 18. Okay, yeah, that's Psalm 18. And on 13, it said, "The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the highest gave His voice, hailstones and coals of fire." See? Because them hailstones and coals of fire, which is what? Those hailstones is those missiles, and the coals of fire is the fire from the chariots, man. It said, yeah, he sent out his arrows and scattered them, and He shot out lightnings and discomforted them. See, He's gonna use those. He sent out His arrows and scattered them, because dealing with those missiles in that last stage, once those nuclear warheads is released, they spread out, man. So they can cover more ground, but they are spread out. And it say He shoot out lightnings and discomforted them, meaning what? Those laser beams, man. You know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get one more precept, because hey, man, this is, this is a modern book. The prophets, then there wasn't a term for missile in that in the ancient world. So what was the only thing they can compare this to? Arrows, man. In which Esau, they let you know the Lord, he bad, man. The devil's he's gonna reveal himself, man. It's actually a term called broken arrows. It's actual missiles called arrows, man. So what else could it be talking about? What else? That fervent heat and all that. What's the instrument that's gonna be used? Those missiles, man. You know. So let's see. This is on Job 20. I'm gonna start at 23. It said, "When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he's eating." See, the fear of his wrath is what it this fire, and he said he's gonna rain fire upon this devil, man. Which is what these missiles. It said, "He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bolt of steel shall strike him through." What else could they be talking about, man? What else could they be talking about, man? Those thermonuclear missiles, man. And that's gonna be a hell of a day, man. Those, hey, cause it tells you that it's gonna be a day of darkness and gloominess. The sun is actually gonna be blotted out, man. Then you're gonna the chariot, see all this, hey, man. The day of the Lord. That's why it's called a great and terrible day of the Lord, man. This moment is not gonna be like no other, man. How the Lord, he already told us he's gonna destroy America, and he told us how he's gonna do it, man. And we here, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope that we're edifying. I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakodash. Double honor to the positive of the great millstone. Shalom to the elected teacher word, not true fame sincerity. DTA.